Don't fuck up. Don't fuck yourself. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Rude Cooking School podcast. I'm your host, John Hauser III, and hanging out in the 1980s in crab season is...
Evan the Mayor, give me some crabs.
Hell yeah. It is the start of crab season, isn't it?
I think it already started. It's weird.
Yeah, I thought it started like this week. I saw a thing about it.
For me, it's not until July.
I was about to say, you're like picky, right?
Yes.
You're picky about when you eat them.
I'm all about conservation.
Okay.
These dipshits that are dredging up crabs in like January.
Oh no, I think the season's way too long, but I mean, those guys got to make a living, but I think there's just too many people.
The crabs themselves only get like a 4-month break. It's disgusting. And I don't know why, like, you can drive down Route 40 to the west of Baltimore and see, like, bushels of females on sale for, like, $25. I hate it. It's disgusting. Awful.
Where's that place at?
We'll get some she crab soup.
I don't know. I've never understood how there's still so many crab houses in Baltimore. You know, like, the places I go are expensive as shit, and I'm like... I remember growing up and like a bushel of crabs I sound like old man corner right now, but like, you know, bushel crabs, a full bushel, giant bushel crabs would be like
$144.
No, it'd be like $50.
Oh.
Like,
you're going
like
way back.
Yeah, when I was a kid, you know, and now it's, I don't even know what a bushel of crabs cost. Like a dozen crabs cost $100.
Well, now a bushel is defined not by how many crabs fit in a bushel. It's just 12 dozen.
Oh, okay. But still, it's a lot of fucking crabs.
That's a lot of crabs.
I actually went to Crabtown, USA shout out last weekend and didn't get their crabs because I was just like, it's not.
Yeah, it's February.
But most of the time when I get there too, it's, you know, it's like 5 or 6 o'clock and they're usually sold out of most of their crabs by that point.
Mm. And
like,
you have to use the trope, the time honored line of, well, you know, they're not from the Chesapeake Bay anyway.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, I worked at a crab house, and most of the crabs we got they were all from Texas.
Yeah, or like, Louisiana.
Yeah, the crazy part is like, okay, well, you're crab house and you're out of crabs, but they have tons of other stuff. Right. So actually, most of the time when I go there, I just get their like sampler platter, which is like, you know, a couple crab balls, the shrimp, and then some king crab legs and potatoes and onions. And
I used to just love to get a fried chicken basket with the crabs that my parents were going to eat. And I would just munch on the fried chicken and then take some bits from that crab.
Oh, wow. Fried chicken sounds good.
It's like a deconstructed chicken imperial.
Oh, yeah, that is good. For those who don't know, chicken imperial is when you have a chicken breast and it is topped with a crab cake. It's not even. It's just crab imperial.
Yeah, it's just like
it's basically a crab
also
cake.
It's stuffed, not topped.
Well, some are the lazy ones top it.
If you go to Kibby's, it's more than likely topped.
Nobody stuffs them anymore, or you would always get like orange roughy stuffed, with imperial.
You can make an imperial out of anything, John.
Can you? With just imperial sauce, which is mustard, mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, and egg. Yeah,
and some crab,
black pepper, and Old Bay, and what?
Let's see, and a crab.
Well, the crab that makes a crab imperial. The imperial sauce is just what I said.
Right. But okay. So what are the what? Ooh, pizza imperial.
Gross. That's gross. What would you do with the pizza?
Would you pizza imperial?
Oh, so you're gonna now you're putting crab imperial.
We're not just
pie.
Imperial saucing. We're crab imperial. Everything.
I like where you're going with this, though. I think that would be good. Like if you took a flatbread and then put like a layer of crab imperial on top of it.
Absolutely.
And then maybe a little cheese on top.
I think so.
I wouldn't say no to that. I think you just came up with the new hotness.
The new hotness.
It's hotter than those nasty fucking crab cake egg rolls I keep seeing everywhere.
I've had good ones, but for the most part, they are overrated.
No, they're super overrated because nobody knows how to fucking make a crab cake. They all use that canned crab bullshit. But the problem is all the people, the influencers and the food, Instagram people don't know how to take photos of food so it looks like a greasy shit mess.
It kind of is.
Of course it is, but you gotta not have it make it look like a greasy shit mess. Like do people look at those pictures and go, that looks fucking delicious? It's like, no, dude, it looks like a sock full of fucking,
it's mostly like
Exxon Valdez.
I'm going to leave a comment on this or Instagram thing because I want people to see that I left a comment and maybe click on my profile.
Mm-hmm. Or someone always goes, yum. Or where that?
Looks amazing. Yeah. Exclamation point times 7.
I always get the recipe. No, motherfucker. I told you what it is. Make your own. There's a funny somebody, I forget who it was, but a food writer just had enough and ranted in it might have been like Food and Wine or something, and just was like, please stop asking me for the recipe. Like, I tell you what it is. You can look it up. It's fine. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, you guys are aggressive. I'm giving you pictures and content for free. And
chicken piccata.
It's not
recipe?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, most of it's the plating.
Fried egg. Recipe?
Yeah. Man, this hard-boiled egg was good with mayonnaise. Recipe? Oofsta mayonnaise. How you been? What you been doing? Did you do anything special for the Super Bowl?
I slept because the night before I was out for my bachelor party.
Nice.
Baltimore edition. And let me tell you, we went to Fogo de Chao because I have, a friend who is not rich. And it was I basically chose that destination, A, for his benefit, and B, because it was close to the block. And we were like, we're going to the Hustler Club after dinner.
Oh, God.
So we get out of dinner, and by the way, Fogo, it's not what it used to be. That salad bar, still wonderful.
I've never been. I've never wanted to go.
It's fine. It's great.
It seems like a nightmare.
I recommend going as early as humanly possible because, they will give you every single piece of meat that they say is on the menu, but you have to literally beat them over the head to give you more.
Oh.
Because they're like, you've been here for an hour. We're just going to starve you to death till you leave.
They just try and run you out? Yeah.
Yeah. Even though we are a table of 10, we spent $1,000 fucking dollars.
Holy shit. Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
We did get the tomahawk steak on the salt block, which was pretty awesome. But that was the only added item that we got. And then we leave and we're like, all right, let's go to power plant, because we're white trash. Let's go there for a little bit and then go to the block. $20 cover to get in. I'm like, nah, fuck this. We're not paying
$20 cover to get in where?
To power plant.
To just get into the power plant area?
Yeah.
Was this a Friday or Saturday?
It was on a Saturday at 8:00. And I'm like, no.
Is that how they quote unquote keep out the trash?
Maybe, I don't know.
Huh.
That's how they quote unquote keep my money out of there. And I'm like, all right, let's go over to the sidebar. Hey, remember the sidebar?
Is that? Oh yeah. Is that place still? That is still there. They're still fighting.
It's closed.
Oh, I remember they had a GoFundMe thing that I donated to.
They've done all the things. I don't know what's going on. It was blacked out. It was closed.
Oh, yeah. I played there a couple times.
Yeah. Back in the day, yeah, that was a tight place. But then everyone was like, "Hey, let's walk all the way to Water Street," and I'm like, "No."
What?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So we're talking about, for people who are not maybe in Baltimore,
But Water Street's not a thing anymore.
No, it is. It is still there. But the entire breadth of downtown Baltimore, so walking 8 or 9 blocks just to get to a bar. And
by the way, it's all uphill from where he's talking.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Like uphill.
So I said, all right, fuck that. Let's just go check out the block. We go by the Hustler Club. Blacked out. It's closed. It's gone.
Is it closed?
It is gone. I'm like,
holy shit! Wow.
okay, when did that happen? And the only option left was like the Penthouse Club, and I'm like, fuck it. We're going back to my hood. We're going to one of my favorite bars, Idle Hour. And
Okay.
so we did that and had a couple beers, and then just went back to my house and watched TV until 6 a.m.
Wow, that's
It was very fun because I got to hang out with my homies that I haven't seen.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Super Bowl Sunday, I wake up at noon and I'm just like,
oh God.
oh boy, I'm dead to the world.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was how I spent my Super Bowl Sunday. Fell asleep during like the first half. Woke up for the halftime special, and then just fell asleep.
Which was terrible
again. Yeah, so
I'm not an Usher fan and don't know a lot of his music. I know I know his hits. What's that?
Well, that's all he played.
Right, but like, I recognize a couple things, but most of it, I just was like, okay, this is pretty meh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the week has just been staving off hangovers.
Yikes.
Oh yeah.
Because you just been drinking all week?
No, I took 2 days off.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I have not been doing much of anything. I've been preparing for my son's birthday this weekend. He's turning 13. I want to die. We have a good weekend of eating at restaurants. We're going to go out tonight. We're going to go out tomorrow. Sunday, he's having a birthday party, quote unquote, where him and his friends are going to play D&D. We rented a place. We rented a place that does that kind of thing. And like, there's a guy who we're paying to DM the game.
Wow.
But the cool part is Crosby wrote the one-shot adventure himself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, fucking nerd. Like he wrote the whole story and the backstory.
It's
like
pretty nerdy.
All the traps and all the monsters, and did a map and gave it to that guy to do whatever he's gonna do with it. So, yeah, I'm impressed by his tenacity to want to do this. Whether or not a couple of his friends want to do it, they're just kind of like, okay,
we just want to play Smash Brothers.
Yeah, we just want to fucking hang out, like, in bullshit. But no, he wanted to play D&D, so they're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to a pretty rad Mexican place that's around the corner from there, in Savage, Maryland, or actually no, it's in Laurel, Maryland.
Same difference.
Yeah, it's right next to each other. But the place is really cute inside, but their food is legitimately fucking awesome. Shout out to Los Hermanos, I think it's what it's called. But yeah, full weekend, full heart, bright eyes.
But your this past week, your last show was about Valentine's Day, and what did you do? Did you do anything?
We were gonna do stuff, and then I was just like, fuck this shit, I'm tired. Leanna wasn't feeling well, and we just wanted to all hang out on the couch and relax, so we ordered food. We ordered Chinese food last weekend from a place that I can't remember right now, and it's hit or miss with Chinese food in Baltimore with a lot of places. You just get used to, just eating the same old American Chinese food, and it's fine.
We exclusively stick to Orient Express at this point.
Paul Chen's Hong Kong restaurant.
Okay.
Is who we ordered from. And it's fucking really good. Like, yeah. We just, Crosby wanted sushi. So we were like, okay, let's go to a place that has sushi and then other stuff. So they had like, cold Szechuan noodles, and that's what Leanna got. And then I got Peking duck, and it was fucking great. And, all their sides were good. And then for Valentine's Day, we were like, oh, let's just run it back. So then, same thing. They both got sushi and noodles, and I got a beef and shrimp thing that was awesome on rice. It was really good. They do this, like, they have this side of spicy cabbage that's like really, really fucking good, and it just goes with everything. Like it's just an accompaniment to everything that you eat. It's really good. So yeah, that place was awesome. That's what we did for so we were like, all right, let's eat Chinese food and watch Forrest Gump for fucking Valentine's Day.
It's a very romantic film.
Well, we've been putting it off. Crosby's never seen it.
Oh.
And every time there's a reference to it, he's like, what is that movie? And we're like, it's a bunch of fucking boomer bullshit fucking, like
it is, but that's
propaganda
about the same age that I was when I saw it.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, well let's do it. Because I was listening to a podcast and they were, talking about the movie, and I was listening to it going, yeah, this movie's fucking awesome. Let's do it.
I was just so one of my friends that was over for the bachelor night, he is a music writer, and we were discussing soundtrack films, like movies that are basically defined by the soundtrack. Yeah. And Forrest Gump isn't defined by the soundtrack, but the soundtrack was a huge hit at the time.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. And it was a double CD.
Right.
They're very little soundtracks, maybe what's the movie I'm thinking about with John Cusack? Gross Point Blank, where they put out the one and it was so successful they put out part two
sequel, yeah.
with all the rest of the music from the movie.
So good.
That first
all
fucking
the
CD is
ska
so
music
good.
You could ever want.
Yeah, there's so much Clash. No, but that first CD is so good. Fucking yeah.
Every one of my friends in high school had it.
Yeah, I had it. We had it too. Like when I say we. Me and two buddies who shared an art studio, like we just played it all the fucking time, ran it in the ground.
Great. It's a banger.
Blows Cadillacs on that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's great.
Matador, like that fucking song ripped ass.
Movie's great too.
Yeah, movie's fucking. It holds up. We watched it a couple months ago. Fucking totally holds up.
Yeah,
still
I
really
watched
good.
It within the last 2 years, and it still just carries the same energy that it really captured a time.
It's such a weird, dark movie.
Yes.
He kills a man with a pen.
And a TV.
Oh, the TV one's so good.
Popcorn.
Fucking probably the last good movie Dan Aykroyd ever acted in. Like, he's great in that movie. Probably the last thing that Minnie Driver was good in, too.
Nah, she was in stuff after that.
Maybe. So, yeah, we watched fucking Forrest Gump. Leanna's crying every 5 minutes. She was sobbing by the end of it. I was like, what the fuck? She's like, champagne.
Yeah. Nothing,
I was like,
nothing gets a lady like that feather at the end.
Oh, no, it was just, fucking, is there a bigger monster than fucking Jenny? She's the biggest monster in all of cinematic history.
Yeah, if you look at it as an adult.
She is an awful person.
She sucks.
And also, is that kid Forrest's? Is that kid Forrest's kid?
We never actually find out.
They never went on fucking Maury. They'll never know. But no.
He should have grabbed a lock of her hair.
And also, I watching the movie, I was just like, I don't remember Forrest beating the piss out of every man that was with Jenny. He fucking beats the shit out of like 3 or 4 dudes in that movie.
He's got that special strength.
Yeah. Yes. Back to Greenbow, Alabama. Like, fucking yeah. The movie's great. It's terrible.
I think
it's terrible propaganda, but it's great.
It's maybe likely that hold on, because they only had sex the one time, and then Jenny just like pieces out.
That's it.
And then she just shows up with he tracks.
Well, he
her
shows
down,
up to her house,
right? And she just has a 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, and she's got a virus,
a unknown virus.
Yeah, it's a virus. They don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is.
Apparently, in the book, it was hepatitis.
Oh,
so
it's not.
They just didn't want to say I got hepatitis C. But if that was the case,
like hepatitis doesn't necessarily kill you.
Hepatitis C does, I think.
It could. I mean, back.
Is that the worst one? The C?
It's the bad one for your liver.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Yep.
You know what I did for Valentine's Day?
What's that?
You know, I was listening to your podcast, and you all were talking about how terrible going to a restaurant for Valentine's Day is.
Yeah.
Or how bad it is to work at a restaurant. But you know what? There's a little restaurant in my town, my neighborhood, that is exquisite.
Okay.
Their service is top notch, and going there on Valentine's Day is no different from any other night. It's called Hirsch's.
I was about to say McDonald's.
No.
Hirsch's is such a fucking great place. I
Great.
envy you living close to that place.
I got their octopus tentacle appetizer, which has crispy
Okay.
chickpeas with it, and a like a creamy some chili aioli thing on the bottom. Hannah got some sort of crostini, which, it's great. It's whatever. And we just both looked at the menu, and I was like, you know what I want? She's like, I know what I want. Chicken parm. Who cares? It was.
Oh, wow.
It was one of the best chicken parms I've had in years. And it came with handmade pasta, handmade spaghetti, which.
As a side?
Well, instead of fries, it was handmade
Oh,
spaghetti.
shit.
Yeah. It was so good. God, the sauce was so amazing. It was like,
Josh is a goddamn master of food.
The sauce wasn't in, it had not nary a chunk to it. It was just a pure tomato and kind of cheesy sauce
Oh,
on
wow.
top of the chicken, which was very well done. It was, and by that I mean kind of dark. They fried it in the butter for long enough that it got dark. It was delectable.
Damn.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
And
I got to get Josh on Josh Hershkovitz.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Hershowitz? Yeah.
But
I got to get him on the show.
The whole tab for two, we both had apps, we both had an entree, and a bottle of wine was $133.
That you're getting away fucking like a monster. Yeah, Hershkovitz. Yeah, dude, that place is so good. Their pizzas are good. I never get pasta, and I've gotten their gnocchi a couple times. It's fucking magical.
Yeah, that everything there is handmade. It is to die for.
Yeah, and I hate that term. And for reals, it's literally like when you eat it. And I've said this on the podcast a million times, but I always know when I'm having a really good time eating because I can't stop rubbing the tops of my legs, like my lap, like a weirdo. And I do that constantly when I'm there.
But
because the food is so fucking
I'm
good.
eating this spaghetti, and I'm like, I don't even give a shit about spaghetti, and I'm loving this.
Right.
It's so good.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't like pasta most of the time because it's just garbage. Nobody knows how to do it, but they know how to do it. When
really
you
do.
find a place that knows how to do it, it's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everything. I've never had a bad meal. I've never had a bad dish there, which is saying something. Every now and then you'll just get a misfire or, there's something on the app menu or whatever. Never had a bad fucking dish there.
It's great.
Yeah.
Shout
That's
out.
awesome. Yeah, dude. Yeah. But you didn't get to cry at fucking, I don't know, Lieutenant Dan losing his legs or
No,
whatever
I
the
did
fuck.
not.
Yeah. You didn't get to cry at Mama dying.
We came home and watched something, and I can't remember what. We've been watching a lot of garbage television lately.
We watched Space Camp last night.
Oh wow, yeah, 1986.
Couldn't find it anywhere. Had to watch it on YouTube.
Leah.
It was terrible.
Thompson.
Leah Thompson. Yeah.
There's a River Phoenix is in it. Let's see.
No, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
He is named in that movie Leaf Phoenix.
Leaf Phoenix.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, that's River Phoenix's brother, but I don't know which one. And when he popped up, I was like, oh shit, that's right as before he changed his name.
Yeah, I was incredibly young when that movie came out. But
Yeah,
I remember it being kind of
10.
a big deal. Because then every single Nickelodeon game show you would watch, the grand prize was you're going to space camp.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Space
but
Camp
why?
was like a
It's
big
dangerous.
thing. Yeah, it's going to kill you. That fucking robot's going to fucking love you and send you into space.
Send you into space.
And it's also the main lady. So it's Tom Skerritt. And then
Right.
the main lady is, what's her name from Temple of Doom? Who plays the annoying yelling lady from Temple of Doom?
Yeah, Spielberg's wife.
Yeah, Spielberg's wife. Yeah.
Was that movie produced by Spielberg?
It had to have been.
Something, because she did not act after being in Temple of Doom. Like she just
No. This was after Temple of Doom. This is 86.
Oh, I know, but like she did Temple of Doom and basically just married Spielberg. And
oh yeah, she married Spielberg.
She didn't do anything.
I was looking at it last night. Her last IMDb listing is like 2001 or something like that. Like she was just like, yeah, dabble, and was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm mega rich. I don't give a shit. It was fun. It was weird. But yeah, you had to watch it on YouTube. It was so weird.
Yeah, it's strange that it's not on streaming and just you're watching bootlegs here and there.
Fun fact, I have a friend who actually went to fucking space camp.
Space camp.
And she's one of Leanna's, it's like one of her sisters, like one of her best friends that she went to St. Mary's with. And I remember being a kid, like when we were all in college, and something came up about it. And she was like, oh yeah, I went to space camp. And I was like, you fucking went to space camp? What are you talking? You know, like.
Did you win on Double Dare or something?
I was like, oh my God, are you serious? And she was just kind of like, yeah, it was fine. I'm like, no, it was fucking
fine.
space camp.
Fine.
She's like, yeah,
I just went to Orlando, Florida.
Yeah. I would beat a child up right now to go to space camp.
Oh, for adults, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Drunk space camp? Just
0G drinking.
Oh God, everybody's
0G
up.
beer bong, baby.
Oh, everyone's throwing up. That's so terrible. Yeah, once they got into like zero gravity, I was like, you could totally tell, like, if that was me, there would just be like a cloud of like brown things coming out of my pants. Cause I'm like, why are we in space? This is terrible.
Yeah, space is terrifying.
Yeah, space food, fun though.
Ooh,
astronaut ice cream, the best.
I guarantee you did that as a topic, right?
Astronaut ice cream?
No, just like food and
no,
space.
I've never done a food and space
I think
episode.
you should do that.
Maybe we need to do a taste test like we did with the MREs.
Here's Tang and space astronaut ice cream. The end.
That's it. Some of the, I mean, I was looking into it at one point, and there was like, when you look at what they get, it's really kind of awful.
Oh yeah,
it's all just kind of, yeah, it's just kind of baby food. It's all in packets.
That's the thing. You would have to go into like the science of eating in space and how difficult it is.
Yeah.
Which is also going to include, taking shits, which is like really fascinating. I wish there were video of it, because my understanding is like it's very tricky.
Well, you're pooping into a suction.
Right. You're like guiding your own poop out of your butt into a
oh God.
hole.
Hey, everybody who tuned in for a food podcast, how are you doing? Well, it's funny because in that movie, River Phoenix, I'm saying myself,
Phoenix.
Joaquin, yes, Lee Phoenix he's like, I can't do it. I'm not doing it. And there's like a vacuum that he's holding.
Stick your dick in this.
And I forget who the guy is, but he's like a B-level. He was like on like Melrose Place or something. Who was
Shue.
like the main guy. And he's like, no, it's okay. Just be careful. And it's like, okay, make sure you run the fan or whatever. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, so it was such a weird movie.
Yeah, it's very strange.
His name was Tate Donovan. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. It took a while for my brain. Anyway, now that we're done with movie corner.
Yeah.
We've talked for 30 minutes about bullshit. Let's get into some food news.
Food news, but also, I mean, look, I had no problem with the topics that we did for 30 minutes because I think they're fascinating.
No, me too. I'm with you. I'm there.
We went from what we cooked and ate to space camp.
Yeah, that seems like a natural progression to me.
Mm-hmm.
On other topics, Paul McCartney got his bass back after 52 years of losing it. That's pretty sweet.
Okay.
He did. He got it back yesterday. So
did he
crazy.
eat it? Is that why this is food news?
No, I just wanted to put it out there. It's an amazing story. He lost his bass for 52 years. Somebody stole it, and he just got it back. how it even made it through time, it should be a movie.
I think it's because his neighbor stole it, and then like he died, and there was an estate sale, and it was just sitting out on the driveway, and then Paul McCartney was walking by, and he's like, "Oh, hello, hello."
Oh my God. Hello. That's not. Hello. Hello. No, that's not.
I can't do the Liverpool accent.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Let's go.
Yeah.
Burger King will pay you $1 million if
Oh.
you come up with the next great idea for the Whopper, by the way.
That sounds about right, like as a price tag.
Yeah. So starting a couple weeks ago, starting on February 5th, burger fans and would-be chefs can submit their ideas to the $1 Million Whopper contest, outlining which ingredients they believe belong atop its famed flame-grilled meat.
Mm-hmm.
If selected, they will not only win the cash, but also see their creation actually come to life and end up on menus across America.
This is an absolutely fair prize.
$1 million is pretty good.
Because usually it's like, ooh, we'll feature you in one of our ads
Right.
and promote your TikTok. Because this is,
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
how it's going to be won. It's going to be a TikTok video, and I have the winning idea. Crab
Do you?
Imperial on a Whopper.
There you go. That's it. But if you're gonna need to be seriously inventive with your topping suggestions. As Burger King noted in a press release, quote, "The flame grilled Whopper currently offers more than 200,000 possible customized combinations."
It's true.
Meaning only the most creative of ideas will suffice. Why is that 200,000 possible combinations?
Because of the, like, but even between lettuce, tomato, onion, mayonnaise, ketchup, pickles,
Sure.
that in and of itself is like 250 permutations or something
Right.
like that. And then if
Okay.
you throw in onion ring, cheese, barbecue
Oh.
sauce.
You can get onion rings on your Whopper?
They used to do the rodeo Whopper.
Oh, shit.
I think they still have like the rodeo.
Their
burger.
onion rings are garbage as fuck, and I love them.
I know they are such trash, but they're
Because
like,
it's just onion puree mixed with flour.
yeah,
It's not actual onion rings.
but it's so munchy. It's so good. It's so,
yeah, they got.
as a munchy little guy, I love them.
Yeah, it's like they got like a Funyun powder inside there.
Which I also love.
Oh, I ate a whole bag of Funyuns last week. I love
what's
Funyuns.
great is Funyuns dipped in onion dip.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's so good.
My friend Ricky Wyckoff used to walk down the street in my neighborhood yelling the words "a Funyun yun." With a big, he would go to the store, get a giant bag of Funyuns, and then walk down the street going, "A Funyun yun! A Funyun yun!" Like just fucking screaming it. And I'd just be in the house just
very white trash Baltimore story.
Oh man, he was the best. Yeah,
He's dead.
he is dead. Yeah, he is dead. he died.
That was just a guess, but
No. He was the best. He was one of my best friends. He was awesome. He had a bad sickness.
Yeah,
And he died.
sure.
Yeah, but no, he was good though. He never was a drug person or anything. It was just got he got sick during COVID, but not with COVID. He just had a
weird
thing. Yeah. But yeah, he was a character and would do shit like that, and just I would just be in my house like, and you'd hear and just be like,
Funyun
the
yun yun.
fuck, a Funyun yun. So now every time I get Funyuns, I'm like, oh, Funyun yun.
I mean, I might start doing that.
Oh yeah, my son and wife do it now. Like as soon as they see Funyuns.
Have you ever had the flamin' hot Funyuns? Or I'm sorry, the sriracha Funyuns?
No.
They suck.
Yeah, of course they do.
Hot. It's like all those other crunchy snacks from Frito-Lay. Like they're like, ooh, this is super flamin' atomic. And I'm like,
Anything that's spicy now these days just is crap. They just do it to do it and not to make it taste good.
all right, so John, it's not going to be $1 million idea, but what might be your $10,000 idea for a Whopper?
Oh God.
Come on,
chef.
chef.
I don't know. Like, I'm so weirdly like specific about my burgers. I would go in a way with like, maybe a fish sauce peanut butter.
I was gonna say leaning towards some sort of Asian-inspired type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my idea was like pickled red onion with, or maybe a kimchi.
Yeah.
But to do it street Korean style with some cheese on it. And maybe a ramen puck. Honestly.
Ooh, yeah. For crunch, like a thin ramen puck.
No, it would be one of those like it was boiled and then grilled to make
Oh,
I
I got you. Okay.
And that gimmicky thing where it's like it's a ramen burger.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah,
patties
yeah.
Yeah, and the patties are just I'm sorry, the buns basically are ramen patties.
Yeah, because you can't. I mean, you could do birria because that's so popular right now,
That's
where
true,
it's just like just like the sauce and like a bunch of fucking cheese.
That'd be such a horrible presentation, though.
Oh, it would be so sloppy. And that's the thing.
Au jus Whopper.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to think about is like, how's it gonna? I mean, how's it gonna look in the commercial is really what it matters. It's not how it looks because it never looks good.
I got it.
In real life.
Whopper Wellington.
Okay, go ahead.
Just take the Whopper, wrap it in the cremini.
Stop it. Come on.
And the puff pastry. Cheese. Deep fry that bitch.
I mean, you could do the burger and the duxelle wrapped in the pastry and just have that as a frozen thing that they could just deep fry.
Ooh.
That's not a bad idea.
I'd pay $9 for it.
Oh, I'd pay $9 for that. That sounds really good. I love mushrooms on burgers.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, to enter those with topping ideas can visit, bk.com/MDW or open the BK app, whatever. And then you got until March 17th.
I feel like we need to investigate this because is it like a menu? Like, how do you submit your topping ideas? Is it just like a text box?
I don't know.
Or is it a bunch of like radio buttons that you just like click, 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 click?
It might be. Let me see. I'll just
like
fucking.
This might be fake.
Yeah. No, I'm going there now. Let's see.
I'd be like shark meat.
It's shark meat. Yeah, you're like fingernails,
pubes.
Oh, you gotta log in. I'm not signing.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
Oh, here, hold on. Quick, create your Whopper entry. Click in the button. Oh God, now it's gonna make me. Here, hold on.
I'll be at your side as you craft your flame grilled creation. Creation that can be worth $1 million. Let's get flame grilling.
Okay, fuck it. Hold on.
I couldn't really hear that. So this is basically just an enter to win contest.
Yeah, he's like, I'm your AI facilitator, or whatever the fuck he just said. So no peanuts or crustacean.
Right, because of allergies.
Edible food only.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is up to you.
Okay. Well.
So, okay. So here it goes. It gives you an option of an Impossible patty or a flame grill patty. I'm gonna go with the flame grill.
Are you
now? What ingredients are going on your Whopper? Tap the button to add toppings. Type in your topping and hit return. Oh, okay.
Then you can wait. Does it give you a graphic of what you're building?
Yes.
What? So
do you want to see? Here, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold
type in Wagyu steak.
Hold on. I'll pull you in here. Share screen. There you go. So, tap the bun. So, beef, we got a beef patty and we got a bun. What are we putting in next?
Type in kangaroo. Kangaroo meat. Checking your
I don't recognize that as a
AI
topping.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Wagyu beef. You spelled it wrong.
He said, I don't think so. He said, I don't think so.
It's WAGUYU.
Is that it?
Yeah, Wagyu beef.
He said, I'm not sure about that one.
Let's go a little easier. Shiitake mushroom. Kimchi. Yeah,
Kimchi it is. He said, now we're talking.
Okay. Pickled red onion.
He said not.
I just love all these.
Oh, he said, I'm not sure about that. Just kidding.
Jeez.
I'm all about that.
All right. Nacho cheese. All right.
Checking my topping.
Oh, it's
Checking my
nacho
topping.
cheese.
Wow, that's the one they're taking a long time.
3 to 8 toppings on your bun and patty.
8 toppings. Holy shit. Wow.
It's having.
By the way, this sounds terrible once you
It's-
added the
of
nacho
course,
cheese.
It's having a
I
real
think it's
problem
stuck.
with nacho cheese. Oh no, it got it finally. All right, now you go. Raw onion.
Oh, now we got pickled red onion.
Raw onion's too easy.
Yeah, but I like raw onion on my burger.
All right, this is we're going for the comedy option to destroy this AI.
Okay. In that case,
I wonder if you hit the generate my Whopper, does it come up with like a graphical brie? Okay, all right.
he said it sounds good, but will it taste good? Thanks.
Let's do another protein.
Oh, okay.
We can't do shellfish or what?
No shellfish, no crust. Peanuts.
Oh,
So my peanut butter idea is out the window.
just do pork jowl,
Jowl?
hog jowl.
Hog jowl? What's that called? Hold on. So like salami, like a cured
Fine,
thing?
yeah, just salami. Do salami.
Just salami.
Oh, checking to. Oh, there we go. We got salami.
He said,
in there.
okay, what else?
All right, hit generate my Whopper and see.
Generate
what
my Whopper, and it's gonna show you a picture of what it should look like.
Whee! I hope it does.
Your Whopper, your Whopper, your
This is
Whopper.
very fun. I'm gonna do this.
Oh
at
my
home.
gosh. Yeah, this is actually kind of fun to do. Can you imagine getting high and then being like, oh my god, this fucking sounds amazing.
I would print them out and
This
like,
is
put them
actually-
on my wall.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! Wow. That is.
Oh,
not
I do have to
exactly-
download
it's-
my AI generated
It's not exactly
Whopper
accurate,
image.
but it's close enough.
I mean, you got the pickled stuff, you got the
I am
kimchi.
shocked. Like,
There's
hey,
the brie.
listeners, you got to play this game and post your
I don't-
results in the.
I don't know what this green stuff on the
Facebook.
top
It's-
is. We didn't
it's
put
just
anything
lettuce.
green on
You know, it's
this.
lettuce.
But we didn't put anything green on it.
So we definitely see the pickled red onion. We definitely see some salami.
Yeah, right there. And there's kimchi.
Yeah. Wow.
There's the salami there.
This is
That's
fucking
crazy.
Wild.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Burger King.
impressed. Color. This
Yeah.
is like one of my favorite segments we've ever done.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. So you got until the 17th to do that.
Hell yeah.
And then yeah, maybe you win $1 million.
You got to send me this link. I'm going to post it in my Discord.
Okay. So in case you need a little more inspiration, you can always look at the Whoppers of the past, like the Angry Whopper, the Ghost Pepper Whopper, or the Candied Bacon Whopper. Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Boring.
Yeah. All right.
The all onion Whopper.
See, now you fuck around, but that's my favorite burger is a really, and this dovetails nicely into the next story. I love a thick burger that is very, very loosely cooked
Mm-hmm.
with very thick raw onion,
Sure.
cheese, and mustard. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like a lot of onion.
I'm still impressed by that AI generated.
Me
burger.
too. Like it, I was very surprised it wasn't like it was that quick. Okay. Speaking about undercooked meat, Finnish food safety agency warns against eating burgers cooked less than well done. So in Finland,
Fuck off.
yeah. So no one raises an eyebrow about ordering a steak cooked medium, but one government agency is warning against eating burgers served anything less than well done. Oh God, I gotta say this word. Ruokavirasto, the Finnish Food Safety Agency, says that ground beef patties that are only cooked to medium rare or medium internal temperatures, less than 140 degrees, are at a risk of carrying the Shiga toxin producing E. coli bacteria known as STEC. Capital S, capital T, capital E, capital C. Food Safety News reported that the agency performed a simulation to determine the number of E. coli illnesses that would result if burger patties were cooked at different temperatures. Their results were determined that if 12% of all burger patties were served medium, meaning at an internal temperature around 131 Fahrenheit or 55 degrees Celsius, then there would be 100 burger-related illnesses for every 100,000 residents in Finland annually. If the burger patties were fully cooked, then there would be 3 for every 100,000 people. 100 out of 100,000 isn't bad, by the way. And the agency suggests that those illnesses would be caused by cross-contamination and not actually the burger meat. So just people would
maybe be
hands.
more careful handling your meat and things.
Yeah. The agency expanded on their data even further, adding that if every ground beef patty in the country was cooked to perfection, meaning the internal temperature would be at least 60 degrees Celsius or 140 degrees Fahrenheit, then 178 people in Finland would become ill from eating those burgers. But if the burger patties were served only medium, then that would increase to 5,370 illnesses.
Fuck off, Finland.
Yeah, blah blah blah. It's interesting because, like, you know, this guy said if you eat rare burgers, there's a much higher chance that any disease causing bacteria inside will not have been heated up sufficiently. Yeah, of course. Like, that's why you go to places that you trust and don't eat a fucking hamburger that's medium, like cooked to medium at a fucking joint you don't trust for people to be handling your food properly. Like, have some fucking brains, or grind your own goddamn meat at home. That works too.
I don't have room.
It's only for one fucking cow. What do you mean you have room? You got a fucking.
I got so many gadgets already. I can't.
You got a food processor, don't you?
I have a Ninja.
That'll work. Just do it in batches.
I don't want to get all that stuff stuck in there.
Oh, stop it! Burn up your shitty Ninja.
I'll just give you $10 to grind it for me.
Yeah. How about you just put a decent food processor on your goddamn marriage?
We don't need more shit in this house, Jonathan.
Throw out your Ninja.
It's perfectly fine for what I use it for.
Yeah, sure. Okay. This is what we thought was going to happen when we reported on this. I don't know. What was this? 2 years ago? A year ago? Do you remember how the Chaco taco disappeared?
I do.
Guess what?
Oh, is it back?
Yeah, and guess who's bringing it back?
Nestle.
Nope.
Oh, Taco Bell.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you called this. I think you called this at the time. Yeah. So I saw this and I was like,
I'm not
motherfucker.
gonna make you do this, but I think you need to dig up that audio.
I'm not going to dig up that audio. But I think you called it.
John.
Yes.
It's not that hard to dig this audio up.
Oh god.
Because all you have to do is look at do a little search of all your little posts, because I know that in the text for the post it said like Choco Taco RIP or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even that long ago.
Do I have to spend 20 extra minutes on this?
It'd be worth it.
I'll find it.
It'd be worth it for you and worth it for your audience.
All right. Well, we'll see. If I do it, it'll be right here.
I just disappeared.
Oh no, I can't. What are you doing?
I
can't. I'm reading the thing. I don't see you. Yeah, that's just the story. But the interesting part. Okay, so, as part of their new items for 2024, and that's a whole other thing. They're adding like 12. Remember when they pared down to like fucking 4 things on their menu or whatever?
They're all over the fucking map because, like,
dude, they're adding 12 new things to their menu this
remember
year.
when? Yeah. During the Super Bowl, they're like, here's our TED Talk or whatever Apple review of all the different items. And remember, like less than 8 years ago when they were like, we hired this executive chef
Mm-hmm.
to make the cantina line. And it's just like, nah, going all garbage. We're trying to address like Gen Z and get them on the TikToks.
Right.
Eating our nacho fries ×7.
And then nobody bought their shit and they got rid of like 3/4 of their menu.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because they got rid of like the potato burrito. They got rid of all this shit. And now they're just like, all right, here's 14 new things.
Right. So this is one of them, but this is interesting because they've partnered with Portland-based ice cream company called Salt and Straw to create the ice cream chocolate taco.
I think they were on like Shark Tank or something.
Which features waffle cones, cinnamon ancho ice cream,
all right,
dipped in chocolate and topped with toasted brown rice. It sounds fucking great.
All right.
So before taking over as the new CEO of Taco Bell, Sean Tresvant had spent some time in Portland, Oregon, where he became familiar with the local ice cream maker Salt and Straw, which had been churning out its own take on the Choco Taco known as the Chocolate Tacolet. That's a terrible name. The Chocolate Tacolet. I get it because instead of Choco Taco, it's Chocolate Tacolet. They've been doing it for over a decade. So when Tresvant wanted to explore the idea for Taco Bell, he knew who to call. So he called them. They talked about it, and they're going to be making it. So it's going to be like, it's going to be a little bit more better in quality. So the collaboration, which has been available, it's going to be available to order nationwide, is going to have like a little bit of a gourmet twist. Quote, the ice cream is slightly spiced and has significantly more butterfat and less air than anything you've had before. We use an especially dark chocolate that still holds a rich flavor even after being frozen.
I think what they mean by significantly more butterfat is any.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. On the very top of the taco, we wanted a bit of crunch, so we found a rare blend of toasted brown rice that has that effect because they can't put nuts on it because that that can't eat nuts, Sure. So yeah. And there you go. It sounds good. It looks good.
Good for
them. And then, okay, this is going to be the last story. This is in the file of Americans that aren't the only dumb assholes that do things because of TikTok category. South Korea government asked people not to eat fried toothpicks. It's not as dumb as it sounds, but it's still pretty fucking stupid. A health warning from South Korea's food ministry has urged people not to eat fried toothpicks made of starch in a shape resembling curly fries after the practice went viral in social media posts. Video clips showing people consuming the deep fried starch toothpicks with seasonings such as powdered cheese have racked up thousands of likes and shares on TikTok and Instagram. Quote, their safety as food has not been verified, unquote, the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety said in a posting on Wednesday on the social media platform Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. I'm not saying its new name. Please do not eat them. Videos of the toothpicks, a sanitary product, being fried in oil and eaten has gone viral. So food coloring is used to impart a green hue to the toothpicks made from sweet potato or cornstarch, which are seen as being environmentally friendly and biodegradable. Often used in restaurants in South Korea, they can also be used to pick up finger foods. A genre of online videos called mukbang, which often show people eating an excessive amount of food or unusual dishes, are popular in South Korea. I've watched some of those videos.
Well, they're popular pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, they're terrifying. Quote, it's very crispy, one TikTok user said while crunching it up. So I'm going to show you what these...
You eat 150 of them and you will die.
Yes, exactly. So this is what it looks like. This is what these things are.
Mm. Yeah.
So they look like green plastic, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty thick,
but it's made of cornstarch.
Right. So when you fry it, it looks like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I watched a couple of the videos and people were just frying it in oil and then it just kind of turns into like a snake. and crisps up.
It's one of
But
those snakes that you lit on fire when you were a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then it just ruins your cement. Yeah. So people are cooking these things and eating them, but they don't know. They don't. The green dye is probably going to murder them. So.
Oh well.
Yeah. We'll find out soon enough. They're going to be pooping green turds or something. I don't know.
I find that the green stuff. Wait, no, it's the purple stuff that makes it green. Anyway.
Yeah. Who knows? Could come out clear. That would be awesome.
Or never at all.
I just pooped a ghost poop. Actually, that's a fart. A fart's ghost poop.
True.
Yeah. So with that bit of knowledge and wisdom, we'll just leave you there. Thank you for listening to the Rude Cooking School podcast. We would love you to rate and review us if you could, or like us on whatever platform you are listening to us on currently. If you could do that, really helps. We don't pay for advertising. Word of mouth gets us out there. Thank you very much. Do the thing. Go do it. Also, Evan has a great podcast. It's called what?
It's called the City That Breeds podcast, aka the CTV show. You should listen to it. It is very fun.
It is.
We did not do a new episode this week, but we're recording early, aka on Sunday, so we will have a new one probably same day. But the most recent one we had a lot of fun at Tim Curry's expense.
Nice. Oh, no, not nice. He's old and about to die.
I know.
I love Tim Curry. You know what he's great in?
Everything?
Legend.
Okay, yeah, as the demon guy.
Yeah, he's really good in that.
He is, yeah.
Also very sexy in fishnets. So
Sure.
there you go. And
Not-
you know who
not
else?
now, though.
You don't know. He might be like the other guy in Rocky Horror who's in a wheelchair. He
Oh, no.
pulls his legs up. He might have them gams. Anyway, thank you again for listening to the Rude Cooking School podcast. We will be back next week, and I will talk to you then. My name is John Hauser III. Thank you for listening, and don't yuck my yum.
And don't fry those toothpicks.
Yeah, don't fry those toothpicks.
Gross.
That sounds like such a weird sentence to say. Don't fry those toothpicks.
But do AI generate some Burger King Whoppers?
Yes!
And post them to John's Facebook.
Yeah,
group.
if you want, make your burger and then post it to the Facebook
I'll
Facebook group.
help you, John, because nobody in the group listens to this show.
Oh, okay. What? All right, everybody. See you later. Peace.
Bye.